What?
I gotta put that on the other side.
All right, we
are we all up?
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Cool.
Do the things.
I feel like there is a clear thing we should talk about today, and that is Oda's announcement of filler piece. You'll be enjoying those memes going around.
Those memes are amazing. All the social media posts are incredible. just everyone is just sitting there contemplating their whole life, like, wait, what?
Right, and every other manga / anime should feel ashamed of itself.
Right?
Like, it has been beaten for the last 20 years by filler arc. A massive prequel.
Just every
and
single day.
When you lay it out,
all right,
it makes
now
sense.
I'm ready.
It makes sense because all it was him slowly powering up. It was an early training montage. He had said from the jump he wanted like a 10-member crew. So spoils if you're not caught up on One Piece. So with Yamato, he finally just hit that crew.
Yeah.
Everyone has their tragic backstories laid out. It really has just been the painful backstories. Even Ace was just a tragic backstory.
It's just part of the character.
We didn't know it at the time.
Oh man. Yeah,
right?
like every single thing could have just been a flashback.
Oh, yeah, because my camera's like, bitch, you thought you was on. Psych.
Yeah, it's wilding out. Like on Instagram, you're good, but on the others, you're not. Okay, then meanwhile, while you get that figured out, I'll announce if anyone hadn't heard or knows what that filler piece memes are coming from. Oda had made an announcement not too long ago. Let me see if I can pull up the exact wording of it that had people just wilding out. So he had, after Wano was wrapping up, he decided to let everybody know. Okay, here's the words of our Lord Oda. Now we're almost done with the Wano County arc, or Wano Country arc, and all the preparation work is ready. It took me 25 years to reach this point, ha ha ha. But it's fine if you start reading from here. From now on, this will be One Piece. I will draw all the mysteries left in this world that I've been hiding until now. It's going to be really interesting. So that is the translated statement. You can look it up online. That is Oda's own words. And so everyone's taking this to me like, what do you mean from now on we can start? What do you mean I can start reading now? On one hand, I don't know how about you. What would you say to someone if they legitimately said, oh, well, Oda said I can start reading from here. So they started reading One Piece right now, post Wano on.
Look, I'm just going to sound mighty.
Is that something you can condone?
I'll just sound mighty Christian now and just be like, no, so you can't listen
Derby, your audio's down.
Is it really? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna sound mighty Christian and just tell people
I don't even know if I was talking in the comments. Did you hear me talking? Because they have a lot of tech trouble going on. But what do y'all think? 1,000 episodes. They don't mean nothing. We all know what it meant. It was fantastic. So jokingly, we say it meant nothing.
Yeah, but he ain't say it meant nothing.
I don't know if I could tell someone to just oh yeah, as long as you read post Wano, you're good. I don't think I can do that because you'd miss so much.
Prequels matter. All right, I know,
Patty,
Star Wars.
Do you hear Derby?
Yeah, I hear Derby. You don't hear Derby?
Oh shoot, I don't hear you either.
Yeah, it's just.
So it's you.
It's Bree acting crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely Bree. It's definitely Bree. Since Bree's acting up, ladies and gentlemen, do you hear us on Instagram Live? Let us know if the volume is okay, so that you can hear us and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was asleep. Yo, that popsicle hit different when you. Hit different when you wake up. This shit is nice. Bree, you can hear us now.
Now we can't hear Bree.
Now we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Well, I can't even say we can't hear you because but she see me over here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So they said on Instagram, K Dot said we good. I'm just waiting for a few minutes. I'm waiting for 5 minutes because I got to transfer more videos that we did from the con, from the chip from the camera, and then I switch cameras because unfortunately this camera, the USB camera, is like doo 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 doo. So it's like you hook it up, it's like doo 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 doo. Like nobody told you. Now I gotta play and.
Hello?
There you go.
We hear you. We hear you.
Okay, so this is gonna sound stupid, but I've got my phone sitting on top of my computer, which is a laptop, and it kind of hit the mute key, and I didn't notice. And so I'm trying to solve that.
One Piece? Is it because it was One Piece slander?
That's probably what happened. Her computer.
That's what happened.
I was not slandering One Piece. I was about to go into a giant tirade of how amazing it is. Again, we all know it's amazing because filler still conquered every other manga on the shelves.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, Bree knows how amazing it is because you went over the weekend and said about Usopp.
Oh my god!
I need to know if they weren't there. It don't matter. If you weren't there, it doesn't matter. You don't get to know. Next time, show up to the cons.
It's the most depressing thing that none of us taped it.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Mike was like, "Damn it! Should I set up?" That's like, "Nah, it's all right. Don't set up. Don't set up."
Right? It's like,
nah, that does not need to be taped. That is like my dark backstory. Nah, y'all don't need to know what I do at cons because every time I go to con, I do something wild for no reason.
Nah, you did a great job. You did a great job.
Thank you.
But the thing is, nobody gonna believe us. That's the problem.
Yeah. Like, I have your challenge, but it's the one where you lost, and that doesn't matter.
No, that one was just not good. I'm not proud of that one.
I mean,
it was just mediocre.
Nah, it was perfect.
Yes, Sarah Love, I am comp shaming. You know, we almost didn't go to DreamCon, but I'm glad we did. It was a really good one.
Oh yeah.
It's just it was so much less packed than others. You would think like less people, less hype, but no, it was still pure hype. We just we cut out the fillers. So it was just like cool people the entire time. The panels were fun. The biggest film start. Where are you gonna tell them to start? Because you missed so much. I'm considering this announcement kind of like the realization everybody had that East Blue was just a tutorial. That's what this means. We thought East Blue was a tutorial. No, it turns out East Blue, Grand Line, Coal Cake, Dressrosa, and Wano was just a tutorial, and now the series is starting.
Also, massive spoiler alert, we will probably hit some spoilers for if you have not caught up to the latest chapter of One Piece.
I'm not caught up. I think I missed one or two. But East Blue is a daydream. Things are happening in East Blue, and the wildest thing is Buggy. Starting in East Blue, still here.
Yeah, where Buggy just ended up, though. Like, I'm a little bit more excited about the Buggy thing because I thought I was caught up, and it turns out I was like one chapter behind. So I did not know that. Again, massive spoiler alert, please block your ears. That Buggy is now an emperor. That was entertaining to learn.
All the way from East Blue, he just followed along with the crew. Like that's why One Piece is goated. That is why it is so fantastic because Oda doesn't let anybody drop. I am so excited to see what Kobe is up to because I'm sure that'll come back up.
Because he should at least be a captain by now.
Right? And yeah, it's just, I have never regretted reading One Piece. No, I haven't really watched it because I'm not about that anime, but I have never regretted reading it. In fact, I'm so glad I started early so that I never had to do the whole catch up thing.
Like
I never had more than like 200-300 chapters to catch up on at a time.
Due to the existence of One Piece, I always feel kind of bad whenever people are trying to shit on shonen battle manga. They're like, all shonen battle manga is the same. There's no story. I'm like, One Piece. No sense.
Correct, because you know what? I'm going to now take One Piece and graduate it from the shonen battle category. It's not a shonen battle manga. It's a shonen adventure manga. I think it is closer to Made in Abyss than it is to Naruto.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. That's tough. I would not agree.
No,
I would not agree for the simple fact almost every arc has multiple just battles in them.
I know it's just too good for that genre.
I agree.
Yes, it is like half battle and half adventure, but it at least has an element other than just battle.
No, most definitely, but it is what it is. Like, you can try to move it just to make your other argument work. It's just
we got a good request. Give you 5 anime to watch. I'll even say some that are happening right now. You can do Overlord. You want to do Made in Abyss? Because I started the new season of Made in Abyss, and it still hurts. Like 20 seconds into the first episode, you remember, yes, I see what this is about. I think, Derby, have you tried Isekai Oji-san yet?
No, I'm excited to try it today since Netflix is finally dropping episode 1 today, like 5 weeks later.
Okay. Then yeah, Made in Abyss and Overlord for sure. Now you guys give some. Preferably ones that are happening now so they can really stay on top of the wave.
One of the fun, obviously, Devil is a part-timer. Gotta jump in on it. It's the season of sequels. All right, watch all the sequels.
No, Shadow House.
There you
Season
go.
2 is starting.
I did just
Season
start
1
that today.
was very
yeah,
good.
it's great. It's still good.
Yep.
Yeah, I did start one new one that was called Phantom of the Idol. It's different from what I usually like, but I find it hilarious to see someone who does not want to be an idol get taken over by a ghost that loves being an idol so that he doesn't have to do the actual job, and that's hilarious. So have fun with that.
Yeah, but is it good though? That you're recommending? I'm recommending where I know I can back it up.
He's so toxic, Bree. But is it good though? You know, that's what I want to know.
Last I heard, you said it was enjoyable, but is it quality and enjoyable or just enjoyable trash?
And the way I always say, I will not know until the show is done. Like right now, it's enjoyable, but if the last 5 episodes are garbage, I can't be like, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be. I don't know. As of right this second, it's funny. Will the jokes get tired? Maybe they get fresh again.
Thank you, Drizzy. Yes, Our Taxi. Yes, Our Taxi. Watch Our Taxi.
Kuroko basketball. Yeah, it's up there with that's one of the best sports ones.
Is it? I wouldn't say it is.
Yes, I would, hands down.
Well, for now, because Blue Lock wasn't Blue Lock is
Blue Lock ain't out yet.
Yes,
so we'll see.
We'll have to see if they do Blue Lock justice.
Yeah.
They got no choice though. Who's doing? Wait, what studio doing Blue Lock? Can y'all check real quick? What studio's doing Blue Lock? Can y'all check?
I'm checking that.
If I remember correctly.
Because
or I'm making it up.
Because I know for a fact.
Oh, Hajime no Ippo. Definitely watch that.
Yeah, C automatically beats Kuroko.
I didn't say Kuroko is the best. I said one of the best.
8-bit. 8-bit Studio is doing Blue Lock.
All right.
I'm scared.
Well, let's see what else they did.
I'm scared.
Absolute Duo, Shonen Maid, Knights and Magic. Okay, there's one. How to Keep a Mummy. That one's kind of cute. Oh, they did Slime. And Stars Align. Yeah, if you want to sports anime, watch Stars Align.
That's not a sports anime.
I think I have a problem.
That's not a sports
anime. Yes, it is.
No,
yes,
it
is.
No
it's half sports
anime. No, it's not. That's not a
sports anime. It is half, at least. Because it makes you start forgetting it's not just a sports anime. It's sports anime that at the end of every episode, they remind you, you thought it was going to be a sports anime. I have a clear problem where I like seeing terrible things happen to cute small children.
I cannot remember a single match in that show. I assure you, it is not a sports anime.
Then you weren't paying attention. You don't remember like the redhead kid from the other team and they became friends and went to a barbecue with his dog?
Nope.
You don't remember? It was
I remember the barbecue. I don't remember the match.
I remember the match. I remember some of the matches.
Stars Align.
They were intense.
Stars Align is a great show.
It
sports
is.
anime. And if you want something that'll just make you feel away, go ahead to Stars Align.
It's good.
It's good and it's heartwarming and it's also terrible.
I would not call that show heartwarming in the slightest.
There are moments that are good.
It is
when they're with each other.
It's a beautiful show. It's just an emotional roller coaster.
Oh, who said Awashi is your fave? Yeah, you are correct. Awashi has been such a sleeper killer this season. I'd say Awashi and Birdie Wing. Two fantastic sports anime that dropped last season. I think Birdie Wing is done with 13 episodes, but Awashi is still ongoing in this current season, and it's been surprisingly good, y'all. It has so far been one of my favorite soccer anime.
That's what happens. I think what generally happens when it's not a shonen, because it's not that the studios are pushing for advertisement. They're just putting it out there. It's Crunchyroll. If they see that it's like something that's close to them that they put money in, they're going to advertise it. These studios don't got time to make commercials. No. They're going to just have a release date and then you look it up and it's on. So that's the messed up
Right?
shit.
I didn't really hear
At this
anything about
point, we
Birdie
are
Wing
the
before
commercial.
this. Aside
No
from
one,
Crunchy,
no,
we don't really know them.
no
Nah,
one knew about Birdie Wing. All right.
Like I have
no,
to assume in Japan they have commercial for these upcoming anime, but we
I
can't
don't
forget
think they
that
do.
over
I don't
here
think they
we
do
are
that
a
either.
second market.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Yeah,
do
I
that
Look,
have
either.
no
when it
idea.
came to Birdie Wing, it basically only spread through word of mouth because a bunch of horny dudes like myself went and watched it and said, "Oh my
Really?
god, this is good," and we disseminated that information and it spread.
I don't.
That's
You
what
know.
happened.
You know what it is. If it's not shown, it's not gonna be talked about. The only thing that's released is
Well,
the
nah, it's still
trailer.
shonen,
The
I think.
trailer.
Actually, I can never tell if something's shonen when it's an original anime like this, and it's vague. Like Awashi for sure is this. It's when it's not battle shonen, they don't hype it up enough. So sports animes get the shaft, adventure ones get the shaft, music
Hmm.
ones get the shaft.
Yeah, until like
Hmm.
their second or third season, then they'll start getting some hype. But that's because
Right.
again, word of mouth just makes it,
Yeah.
spread through the internet. It's like when Haikyuu season 3 or 4 was dropping, everyone was talking about it. But the very first season of Haikyuu, no one.
So you know what,
Crickets.
ladies and gentlemen, we can solve that issue right now. Don't forget to log in and follow
Take a
Black
listen.
Ramen Podcast. We do a run up every episode of what animes are coming out. Not all of them. Now we try to do all of them, but
We do
we
the
be like
highlights that interest
next,
us, and we will let you know if we find any sleepers. Because at
Yeah.
right.
Birdie Wing, maybe it's a little inner misogynist in me. I was like, another girl sports anime, like not shojo, but sports anime featuring female characters. Like those normally aren't great. I mean, they're okay. The only one that I've like really enjoyed and can remember is Hip Whip Girls, but for the most part, they're meh. So I was like, okay, this golf ain't gonna be shit. Guys, it's so good. Even if you just watch the first half, it is such a freaking trip. Even if you don't like golf, just watch the first half of Birdie Wing. And by the first half, I mean before she ends up going to school, because there is
Before
so
it
much
goes
going on
regular
Oh,
school,
before the sport anime
sports
even
anime
starts.
joint.
hold on, guys. I'm a mute. Yeah, I can still talk. I'm just doing this real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Hold on.
Because yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, it's definitely so great. But yeah, Birdie Wing and Awashi, if you are into sports anime, those are definitely must-sees of last season. If you're interested in maybe trying out a sports anime, both
Mhm.
of them would be pretty decent gateways in.
Yeah. I mean, there's some good
Guys,
stuff. There's great stuff this season still. I mean, the Yakuza Babysitter, that's great. I'm loving every second of that. Call of the Night seems cool, but really it just kind of looks cool. So jury's out. We'll see, because vampire stuff. I won't deny I'm horribly biased because
Against. I'm
yeah,
pretty biased against.
there's so much. There was so much of it growing up that I see it. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
automatically just against it.
Are any of you guys watching Rent a Girlfriend season 2? Did any of
No,
you make it through Rent a Girlfriend season 1?
I hope you're talking to the chat because I did not.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious to see if anyone really continued that. There's also that like Hammer and Biscuit Hammer. Did you check that one
I
out?
did check it out. There are no biscuits and no tea, so I'm sorry.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, there is a hammer. So far, I would not recommend it. I would not. I did try Black Summoner. I'm enjoying it, but that's because I enjoy all isekais to a little bit. So
But,
we'll see how that goes.
But you've got someone who's fan of Tsukimichi in the comment.
Yes. Yes. Good job. Great choice. Still reading Tsukimichi. I can't wait for season 2. It did finally get announced. I don't know for when though, but I'm excited. Oh,
I've got the light novel on my reading list. Every time I consider getting to it, it's like, I could also watch something else. Like I know you said it's good,
oh no,
but good. I still got to get there.
Yeah,
I do.
Like Oasis is saying, it's a slept on one because it came out around the same time as Jobless, so that kind of outshone it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the exact same season, but it was around the same time. And Slime was still out at the time, so some mess. It basically got the Hitman Reborn treatment. There were just some massive other ones around, so it could not get its shine.
Bad luck with the timing. It really is.
I
But
did
on a
hear a
higher
rumor
note,
about Hitman Reborn coming back for a reboot, but again, rumor.
yeah, don't believe it until you see the trailer.
Exactly.
And even then, don't believe it till they give you a date and that date comes and you see episode 1.
I don't believe it till episode 1 is playing on my screen. I'm like, huh, it made it. Just like Devil is a Part-Timer. When I watched episode 1 last week, I was like, all right, it's here.
But yeah, something I'm very excited about is so far Tokyo Mew Mew new. I only saw the first episode. It's good. Like, as a hardcore fan of Tokyo Mew Mew, I wasn't pissed at the first episode of this reboot. Therefore, it has potential. Because you know what's the problem with a series fan looks at it and says, nah, this is garbage. This is trash. I don't like this. But me, I'm okay with this. It's been like 10, 15 years. I don't know exactly how long, but it's been a minute and I'm still okay with it. Other than that, what else? What else do we got? What else do we got?
I would tell you to ignore Harem in a Labyrinth for Harem in a Dungeon. Not is it good to pick up girls in a dungeon? That one's great. Danmachi, keep watching. Can't wait for the season to start if it hasn't started already. There's one where he goes and he immediately decides to buy a slave. So that's weird. And he doesn't even have like the weak justification that Shield Hero has. He just wants a slave, and it's too fast. It's too fast a justification. It's very wrong. It's wild. Yeah, Imperator. I did watch Morbido in the chat on Facebook or Restream.
Also,
that had some good
Hey
fight
Oasis.
scenes,
Oh, from Animalytical. Yeah, good menu. That was a good con. I gotta say it again. I wasn't sure about DreamCon because one, it's in Texas. Two, it's in Texas, and we all know what Texas is right now. Like it's just a little far south for me to feel comfortable. Like I'm gonna live like far north or in like super California kind of girl. But yeah, I got there and there were enough black people around that I didn't feel in imminent danger aside from, the potential pew pew kind of danger.
Oh
But
shit.
there was no pew pewing at DreamCon.
I mean, yeah, like I didn't know I needed a black con until I was at the black con. Like I didn't know how much I would want and enjoy that until it was like surrounded by all the black people. I was like, this is wonderful.
Question: Yes, I did watch Hinamaru Sumo. I didn't finish it. I would definitely consider a sports anime.
It's 100%
and I love Fire Stomp. I think that was either the opening or the ending. Like I have a good maybe 20 songs tops downloaded on my phones at all times. And whenever I exercise once a month, I just cycle through those same songs. And every time I will go to that opening.
It was Beat a Naked. That was the title.
Did you guys read the question that's on the restream?
Yes, Morbido, Guardian of the Spirit. Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, okay. Just sorry, I'm mad late. I just came back. Sorry.
Asked and answered, Patty.
But yeah, are there people who wouldn't consider Hinamaru Sumo a sports anime? Sumo is a sport,
right? It even follows the whole school tournament arc and everything. Like,
I thought it was interesting.
It's a sports and that. It's a sports and anime as it's hot. I can't speak.
It is. And Fireground is the first opening. You're thinking Be the Naked, the second opening.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Oh, is that the second opening?
I like Fireground.
I prefer.
I freaking love that song. Didn't finish the anime, but yeah, I listened to the opening religiously.
Oh shit, you? Shit.
Yeah. It was a good one. Again, it's perfect for getting pumped to work out. If you ever decide, like once a year, New Year's Revolution to work out, download a sports anime opening. Every single one. Or for your cooldown periods, the ending. Because another great one is Run with the Wind. Oh, that ending is just so peaceful.
Now, there's a show I did not finish. How was
I'm still working on it. Like, there's a few sports anime that they're good. I enjoy them. I just haven't gotten around to the end of it yet. Because the 2.43 volleyball one, good, nice. Haven't finished it yet, but I do intend to. Run with the Wind, good, love it. Have not finished it yet.
Yeah, she'll never finish. It's on the list.
On the list. Derby, I can't take it no more. Mike, turn on the AC, please.
I was like, what? I didn't do anything.
Nah, I can't lower the quality of our lives.
Nah, go ahead. Put the AC on.
Oh, I could come on?
Yeah. Put it on. Put it on. I can't do it.
Loud.
Nah, his is really loud.
Yeah, nah. I went cheap.
Isn't it bad? So I gotta finish Haikyuu.
Spoiler.
Yeah, technically I haven't finished Haikyuu. Actually, I finished the anime because the anime still only has that 3rd season. That's 10 episodes of a single match, right?
Nah, they have one more season past that.
Shit.
Oh shit. Y'all can hear that?
Yeah, I've read farther than that.
It's not that bad. Though.
But yeah, I haven't finished Haikyuu, and I know it's good. That's why, guys, for me personally, whether or not I finished it is not a sign of how much I enjoyed it or how good the anime is. There are tons of anime, but if it's more than 12 episodes, there's a good chance I'm gonna like dip out at some point and just remember it fondly. Like, for example, I'm not caught up on whatchamacallit, Hero Academy. I still think it's a fantastic anime. I enjoy it thoroughly.
It is.
And I'm getting slight spoiled about what's going on right now. Like, it's good, especially because it got angsty, dark, gritty, terrible things are happening to people.
What up, Katie?
Yeah, I am not great with not spoiling things. I'm sorry, guys.
So far, I decided to go on Twitter for like 10 seconds randomly because I accidentally clicked the wrong app. And all I kept seeing all over my feed was Bakugo with that ashy-ass dude's foot on his head. I was like, oh, shit. I'm going to have to catch up because this makes me mad. As you guys may or may not know, I am a Bakuho. I love that little piece of shit.
Call themselves that.
I don't know if people call themselves that, but I will call myself that.
I mean, that's not a question, guys.
Someone asks us, One Piece versus Naruto. You might
really?
After this.
You're asking us that. That might be a fair question if you were asking a neutral party, but you're asking us that?
Do you not hear our intro? It'll always be One Piece.
Always.
Look, I enjoyed Naruto. Yeah, no, it's great.
I'm not gonna take away from Naruto, but I am going to say this in the words of Bree.
Thank you, Black by Nature. Bakugo is God, lol.
What that nose do though?
If you weren't there, you don't hear any of that.
It makes no sense to no one but us.
You know what's so crazy? Mike, who doesn't watch One Piece, was dying. I was like, do you know what character she's talking about? Yeah, the nigga with the curly hair with the shit that come out like this.
Okay. So circling back around, Naruto, yeah, that did have its appeals, didn't it? What a show! Yeah,
don't change the subject. Swing. Now I'm going all out. So Bree decided to join the panel.
Wait, shut up, Patty. If you don't know, you don't know. That is a Black Ramen exclusive. Go to Patreon for the story. How's that? You can record what happened, put it on Patreon, and then they can pay money to hear that nonsense.
When I tell you. It was pure acid.
Patty.
I'm just gonna hype it up. I'm not gonna say what happened. I'm just gonna say when I tell you it was pure gold what Breathe in, I had to reevaluate myself and realize that I need to step my game up because the dedication that Bree has for her 2D characters is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I didn't even know you could defend Usopp like that.
Nah.
Okay. Can y'all like not talk more? I mean, y'all are really good at talking. It's why you should have a podcast or something.
Shut up. Shut up. And you know what's so crazy? Bree was not afraid of the congregation. She said, you know it. You know it. Like, faces.
And yet she keeps talking.
One dude
like for the Patreon then. Save for the Patreon.
Like, I was at awe. I was like, yo, Bree, she really going in. And she didn't care that she was outnumbered. I don't know if it was because she saw us in the back, because she know I was going to run. If anybody came for Bree, and it was like more than 4 because it was mostly niggas in that panel and they were all big. I don't know what Bree would have done.
I don't know what there is left to say when you keep saying words.
Listen. I'm just
gonna hype it up as I detail on this state of this month at this time of the evening.
Guys, unfortunately, it's a video you'll never be able to see.
We didn't think about recording the video. We didn't think about taking the video, and it was even worse.
That seemed important.
Have free merch to get, and she just dropped Mike and left. You didn't get your merch.
I'm wearing it now.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah.
She got the merch because I remember I got the poster from that merch.
Okay, perfect. So I'm glad you got the merch because I was about to be like, yo, she didn't get the merch. I'm like, yo, Bree, get the merch.
Of course, I got the merch.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, where the waifu?
Yeah.
What a panel.
Yeah. That was one of the greatest. What's another panel we had? the anime Jeopardy panel was hot.
Oh, guys, that is fun.
That was
so,
fun.
Black Ramen strolled into Anime Jeopardy like a crew, looked around at the other team, said they ain't shit.
Yeah, we did.
We took that.
Right? We were falling behind a little at the start, but
that is exactly what happened. Because you know what? We came through with no games. We let everybody know we come to New York. We walked in just like this. And you know what? If we get canceled, it's okay. Just for a little bit. Because I had to let everybody know. When Bree stepped up and put the sticky down on the table and was like, yo, we got this patty.
She was so fast, they wanted to give us extra points.
That's exactly
okay, guys, in the comments. So we're thinking at some point, because we've been having so much fun at cons we've been going to, of having our own panel and maybe doing like a game themed one. Would you guys find that kind of thing fun? Like, would you show up at, say, Anime NYC if we were hosting like a Jeopardy panel? Prizes and everything. You can roll up with your crew and your teams and just play trivia. And also, like, what kind of questions do you think we'd have?
Hold on.
Wait, speaking of questions, real quick.
Give me a second. Somebody asked about the posters.
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you. They said sexy chocolate. Name the poster behind.
Yo, there's a few posters.
Niggas was gonna call Derby sexual chocolate. They was like, yo, I know that voice from anywhere. That's sexual chocolate.
That was wild.
Derby was just like, hello.
So back there we got Cells at Work. We got B Stars right under that. I'm going from this to this. We got Yowamushi Pedal. Then we have some Yakuza posters from the video games, which I love and adore.
Derby, at some point you're just gonna have to do a proper room tour. See what I got here. There, right above my head. Good night.
Some Full Metal, One Piece, of course. And some Pokemon. That's what's on this wall right here.
Okay.
All right, back to the regular life.
You're in Miami.
Perfect question.
My guy, my gal, I'm in California. I flew my ass to Texas, and I have nothing in my bank account. So if you can afford to go to cons, especially black cons, I highly recommend it. It's a different experience. Or find some in your area. I'm sure Florida has a few cons.
No, they do, most definitely. Speaking of cons, ladies and gentlemen, I have to let Bree and Derby know because I did something without their consent. I definitely applied for a panel for Crunchyroll Expo. I don't know if they're gonna give it to us, but they definitely.
What panel? Where even is Crunchyroll Expo?
Like San Diego?
Is Crunchyroll Expo?
To be honest with you, I don't know where it is. I don't know when it is. I just filled it out just to see if they were going to say yes. That's it. I just filled it out just to see what they was going to say. And I was sitting there.
Patty, if it is any time before January, I'm broke.
Nah, I think it's in August. It's next month. But I believe
then it better be like 10 miles down the road from me.
No.
But okay.
No, I'm going to tell you right now. I believe in us because you know why? Because our fans are going to help us. I'm going to tell you how you can help us, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a Patreon. If you want to make sure you're not in a shitty hotel, like, love and support, put a couple of dollars in. We're not asking for a lot. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
It is the start of August.
The money that changes.
5 through 7 in San Jose. San Jose where?
I don't know. But real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we like the money.
California.
The money that jiggles is fine, but we want the ones that fold. So, lady, please, just go on the Patreon. Make sure you do us a little justice, because I want to go outside. I want to shut Crunchyroll down.
It hasn't even been a week since we got back from Texas.
Yeah.
What you mean you want to go outside? We've been outside.
I have $15.
Oh shoot, it's in California.
$15 to my name, Patty.
Yeah, we nerd NYC said people got to pay rent.
Yo.
I understand.
Okay, no, wait. I'm looking this up on the map. If I can drive there within 4 hours, sure. I'll meet you guys there.
Really?
You meet
I'm saying if I can. I'm looking it up on Google Maps now.
It's 3 days.
Yo, I have no vacation days till September. I need y'all to understand that.
He works remotely.
No.
He's acting like he can't bring a laptop.
No. It's a nightmare working off of only my laptop.
Okay. Directions from my location. Fine. I'm not going to say my address out loud.
No. You sure?
Well, I don't know if this is funny. They say creepy Bree hit that Amtrak.
I could. It's 5 hours away on car.
I mean, if they only ever saw Brie play the video games on Twitch, I could see how they got that name.
Ooh, yeah, you do like the horror shit, but you don't like gory stuff. That boggles my mind.
It makes no sense
That
whatsoever.
boggles my mind.
RPG horror is different from horror games. That won't haunt my mind with a 3-bit character. Or 8-bit, whatever. So yeah, Patty, that's like 5 hours away from me. If you fly here, we can go. I can drive up.
Okay, we just have to get a room. Okay. Time was enough for you. I get you.
If we like just went on a Saturday, we could leave at butt crack of dawn and just drive through the night.
Red eye, got you. Oh, let me tell you something. A very funny story, real quick. It's not anime related, but it was hilarious. All right. So Mike gets up. I was in the bathroom. We ran out of toilet paper. I changed the toilet paper, whatever. No, something we all do, right? So
right.
I'm sitting in the couch on my phone scrolling, and then Mike decides, like, he's doing the overnight, so he's putting his shoes on, and he's like, if I ever knew before how much you don't give a shit, I know now you don't care about nothing in life. You just don't give a fuck about shit. So I'm like, you talking to me? What happened? Like, I didn't even say nothing to you. What happened? He was like, yo, that's not how you put toilet paper in the bathroom. It's supposed to be up, not down. First of all, nigga.
Wait. This does depend. Which way are you saying to roll? So
I don't know. I just got something
to demonstrate. If you got to roll a toilet paper, does it go like this, where that's the wall and this is you, or did you put it like this,
where this is you? The first way.
Nah, you don't give a shit. That's chaos. Nah.
Wow.
I don't support that.
I could not give less of a fuck.
I gotta have it like this in me so I can pull it straight down. I don't like my toilet paper like that. I am so pissed when I see people having it like that, that what I'll do sometimes is if I'm staying at their house, I'm visiting, I'm a guest, I'm gonna take it off the roll, turn it around, and put it back in.
First of all,
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna fix that nonsense.
First of all, that's not even the point. First of all, how you come at me like that? And be like, yo, if I didn't know you give shit, you ain't care about nothing in this world, I know today. Because the way you put in the toilet paper in the bathroom.
That was disrespectful.
That was so crazy to talk to me like that. I'm like, bro, what did I do to you? I'm sitting there. I'm looking. I don't understand. I'm looking to see if he has the iPod earpiece on. I'm thinking he's on the phone with somebody. I'm like, damn, who got you tight like this? He said, yo, bitch, don't do that. And then he just walked out and went to work. I said, well, somebody mad because they doing an overnight. I never seen somebody mad about toilet paper before in my life. I understand if I got the paper brand, that ain't shit. But you got the audacity to tell me, if I didn't know you ain't give a fuck about nothing in this world, I know today by the way you put in the toilet paper. This nigga crazy. Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry. I'm on Mike's side for this.
I'm on Patty's. I'm sorry, no. What?
Listen, I don't have a preference. He could have just easily just told me, can you put it this way? But no, he just was like, yo, first of all, look at Shine. Yo.
First off, I sometimes don't even put it on. I more than likely don't even put it on the thing. I just grab the whole roll. I would even
prefer that. I would prefer you leave the empty roll on the toilet paper holder and just have like a little bundle on the floor.
Oh my god!
Then have it hooked the wrong way.
Oh my god!
I would.
Oh my god! That's so chaotic.
I would. I'd rather you not do it at all than do it wrong.
That's so chaotic. But I just want to say, shout out to Shine, because that is the cutest baby picture I've ever seen for a profile. Nigga, you was really doing it. Is that a bow tie? That's a bow tie. You know how hard it is to flex for 2 years old with a bow tie? Oh my god! But go ahead, my bad. Sorry. It was just a flex. It was just a dope flex for 2 years old. That's crazy. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of disturbing that this motherfucker did that shit to me.
Nah, it is. It's TP. I don't think it really matters.
It's kind of just.
If it matters that much,
you don't even treat your booty hole nice. What would you treat nice?
First of all, that's not true.
I treat my booty
I'm
holes
not,
great.
I treat my hole very great. I do 2 wets, 2 dries, like everybody's supposed to do. You get the wets and you get the dry. You do the wets first, then you do the dry. I feel like that's very important. It's very, very important.
I got a whole
Oh,
ass bidet, yo. Like, what are you talking
there
about?
it
Like,
is. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's how you do it. Camera G, thank you so much. Look, for pulling up. Look with the lemon peppers. He got the lemon pepper steppers, the roach killers. I love those shoes. Them shoes is fucking fire. They shiny as shit. That's the illest.
How the heck do you see those icons? They're so tiny on my end.
You can't. Oh, because you on your
yeah,
laptop, right?
yeah, your
Yeah.
laptop is kind of small.
Yo, that's crazy, Bree. Because you know what? You gonna miss these questions, and most of them are directed towards your ass. Since you want to come out for war, most of them are very directed towards you. So better get it together, girl. Better squint.
I'm sure you'll tell me if someone's asking me a question.
She's like,
yeah, I'm an open book. Try
yeah,
me.
tell me. There was another anime announcement. Oh yes,
3
so
sizes.
they
Go.
just released. They just released the live action. The actors who are gonna be on the live action of Yu Yu Hakusho. So I don't know if y'all pulling up for the live action. The characters look great, but I still feel like Netflix need to drop it. They need to drop it. They need to drop it. Nobody asked for this. We wanted more chapters, not a live action. We wanted more episodes, not a live action.
It depends on who's doing the live action. If it's a
Netflix.
Hollywood American live action, no.
I don't think
No,
it's
no, 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 no.
American because they look like they went out their way to make sure the characters are Asian. They really went out their way to make sure the characters are Asian, and they look good. They look good. But you know what? A photo shoot can make anybody look good.
Okay, it's by the director who did Alice in Borderland.
Oh, the K-drama. So they probably Korean actors.
Yeah, no, I think Alice in Borderland is Japanese.
Yeah, but wasn't it a webtoon first,
No,
or it was
just,
a manga?
I think it was a regular manga first.
Oh, okay.
Because I know there's an anime for it as well.
Yeah, because I
that's
know.
The acquisition
I'm sorry, they're doing
and the
what?
director done some other live action stuff. So it is not
Apparently Netflix is doing
another
a
Death
live
Note.
action Gundam.
Oh
That could be okay because, like, if you think Pacific Rim, if you're doing it Hollywood style, then there's like still hope because we can CG giant animated robots. It's just special attacks look freaking dumb. So yeah, as long as pretty much it's not Americans trying to reboot this stuff in live action, I'm willing to give it some hope.
It's still iffy
because we've seen good live actions. I like the Kakegurui live action. Erased live action.
Those
were good. Those weren't bad.
I don't know about that because I think wasn't Bubble by Netflix? Like, wasn't that by Netflix's own animation studio?
No,
Netflix animation has some hope, but Netflix live action from animation garbage.
Yeah. Sean said Netflix hasn't dropped a good anime yet, let alone a live action. First of all,
that's debatable,
sir. Castlevania. That will always be in.
Yeah, but that wasn't like Netflix making it, was it?
Yeah, they the ones. That's their shit. Remember they did the documentary.
And Japan Sings 2020. Japan Sings 2020 was pretty good. Some people liked Devilman Crybaby. I didn't, but there is a debate that you could say that one was good.
It was alright.
Bubble looked amazing.
Netflix.
It didn't have a storyline, but like artistically, visually,
that was Wit.
It just looked.
Oh, that was Wit. Yeah. You're right. You're right. It was same as Vivi.
Yeah.
But we do have to acknowledge Netflix. We do have to applaud you because a lot of people now are picking up Vinland Saga because nobody was touching it because it wasn't dubbed. So Netflix made it their business to dub it. So now you can watch it.
Amazon's nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Netflix got Vinland?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Vinland Saga, and it's dubbed. It's dubbed. So the voices aren't bad.
There we go.
The voices aren't bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I need to watch it today.
But I understand, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a preference, but don't let that stop you from watching great anime. If it's not dubbed, still give it just dive into it. I promise you get used to it.
The world opens up when you get used to reading subtitles. Yes. I cannot encourage people enough because if you only know one language, figuring out subtitles can introduce you to so many great shows. Because, English isn't the only language people are making stuff in.
It's true.
So like K dramas, C dramas, all of Bollywood. Like if you haven't watched RRR on Netflix,
oh my god,
what a movie! And watch that movie.
Look,
I think
easily the
language
greatest,
was Tamil.
Easily the greatest bromance my eyes have ever seen
in my
watch
life.
RRR.
Like it's just so good
to the point that they brought in like the actual like love interest, and me and Brie got mad. Like, what are we doing? They don't need to be here. The bromance is all we need.
Right. But even then, they were kind of okay people.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, what you spread the word. Learn to read. Literacy is important because without literacy in youth, there will be no subbed anything. Not just subbed anime, subbed dramas, subbed movies. Like, okay, Whom the Wind Helps. You saw RRR? Like, incredible. I was like, wait, this is a freaking 3-hour movie. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break it into thirds. We'll watch 1 hour today, like 1 hour a little later, and 1 hour sometime after. Yo, I tell you, 2 hours 59 minutes into it, I was like, oh shit, it's done.
Wait, hold on. We got some statements on here. Sean said, I'd rather read light novels than watch dub anime.
That's
Sean.
Let me Are you shitting on light novels? Or is that a genuine preference? That's what I know. That's like saying like I'd rather eat shit than watch anime, or you prefer light novels. Because if so, I agree. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, the light novel is better. I personally love going to the light novels. You get so much more information. For example, not Redo Over Healer. Jobless Rebirth. You get so much more. It feels so different when you read the light novel. It's not well written. Like it's kind of a poorly written or poorly translated light novel, but you get so much more information from it. But if you're saying you'd rather read the light novel than watch dubbed anime, as in I'd rather eat shit than watch dubbed anime, then you're wrong. It depends. It's hard to get your tone from just the text.
It is hard to get your tone. Sean, please elaborate. While you do that,
we should answer some of these questions.
What's up, Ari on God?
Okay,
we got questions from what's that? G Runs, Zoe Dogs. Am I saying it wrong? I'm probably saying it wrong, but I'm gonna call you G. What up, G? What up, my G? So question: I have friends that are over 4 years. I have convinced them to give anime a chance. What's a good anime to start with if you haven't watched any anime? I'm gonna leave that up to Bree and Derby because I'm toxic. All my shit. And
it depends on what kind of stuff your friend is into. The best place to start if you're going to go into any anime is if they have any kind of hobby. Find an anime that might relate to that hobby. So you don't necessarily want to jump straight into like the super popular battle shonen, because a lot of times those come with tropes that can be kind of difficult to get used to. Like, so if they don't mind some like psychological battle stuff, Death Note is a pretty great one. If they're into ice skating, Yuri on Ice, for example. If they're into music, there are plenty of music-based anime. Like for example, if they're in a band, there's Given. If they kind of want to know more about making anime or making manga, then like Bakuman would be a fantastic one.
Band anime.
So, street racing, Initial D is always a good choice.
What up, Jasmine?
Any of the hand-drawn sci-fi stuff, Ghost in the Shell is up there.
Then Smile Down the Runway is really fantastic. Yes. So the best thing you can do is if your friend has a hobby or something they like doing, Google animes with X or anime related to X, and then toss them one of those themed ones, especially if they think they know a lot about some. It's like, okay, watch this anime. Tell me if it's correct. Is this accurate to
definitely do that.
Especially if they play a sport. Slide in a sport anime related to that.
Actually, the sport one might be iffy because I know like my cousin.
Some sport people are too picky.
It's like because they know exactly what should happen. So some character just pulling some shit out of their ass would piss them off. So,
So you know what? You're absolutely right.
Or even Castlevania. Because if they're not used to anime, they might not be used to dubs. Because even though dubs are in English, like some of the phrasings still feels a little awkward to people who aren't used to it. So if you do something like Castlevania or Avatar, depending on their taste, it can ease them into like animated series like that, while still being like an easy way to start.
Yeah.
Castlevania is easy. Castlevania is a bit of a because even though it's great, Netflix is now reclaiming it as a regular animated series, and they're not claiming it as anime. They're not doing
Even
it
if
as
it's not anime, I feel like using an animated series to help you get into anime is a good step because at the end of the day, anime is just like a specific brand or tradition of
mm-hmm.
animated series. So
Mm-hmm.
doing ones that are made in the West might get them used to watching long form animated series without getting into like the specific intricacies of anime itself.
Right.
Make a list of top
Okay.
10 anime to watch right now for people. I
Wait,
can't. I
wait,
can't.
real quick. I got a question for Bree.
Huh?
You wasn't in this panel, but we went. Me and Mike went to the Black Girls Anime panel. I think you came late.
Mm.
I think you wasn't
Yeah,
there.
I came
No,
late
she
and they
wanted to
wouldn't let
play
me in the
dodgeball.
door.
Yeah, you went to play dodgeball. She definitely went to go. That's what happens
I did.
when you like sports anime. She thought she was the shit. She came out all sweet. It was like, yo, let's go. What we got next? I said, first of all, bitch, we in Texas. You need to calm the fuck down and go to a room where they have AC, and we need to get you some. We need to get you hydrated. She was pumped. She was pumped. She was just pumped with mad steroids. I don't know what was in any of the drinks that they gave her from inside. I know it was illegal, but
Yo, cause it was fun. But
girl,
fine.
girl,
And
no.
one quick thing, whoever just
Too hot
said,
for
yeah,
titty
Best
shit.
Blurred, you're
How's them?
absolutely right.
How's
If they're
them?
not into anime, they don't care if it's anime or animated. So yes, DC animated series is also a fantastic way to get
Oh,
people
DC
used to it.
animated. Yeah,
Yeah,
DC animated series
they
Like
is
dig
Harley
it.
a
Quinn is good,
monster.
like you said, Young
It's
Justice is
great.
good. To start getting them used to it if they're not normally an animated series watcher before you go straight into anime. But
But
sorry, Patty, you were saying about the Black Girl anime panel?
yeah, so she said something that you had said, but the way she elaborated made I wish we would have went down that rabbit hole. So we were talking about shonen, josei, and different genres, right?
Mm.
What I appreciate, shout out to Eunice from Black Girls Anime. She sat there and she broke down. She said, no. Shonen is a demographic.
Yes!
All
Oh my
other
god, I was
things are
busting at my lips right now.
genres.
I was like, they're not genres, they're
I wish you
demographics.
was there.
Okay.
I wish you was there. She said that shonen is not, no way, chance is a genre. Shonen is a demographic, meaning it's the age ranges that it's that the anime
The
or the
age
manga are
and
geared
gender.
to.
Exactly. Because you can't put, say, Your Lie in April, Death Note, and Naruto in the same category, although all
Mhm.
three are shonen.
Right.
So since they like don't relate, it's not a proper genre. But yeah, go ahead. Eunice is absolutely correct in that.
She killed it. And then another thing that made sense: do not judge a genre just because it's on just because it's on Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump is grabbing as much different genres as possible so you could pay them their monthly
Right.
subscription.
Because they
Just because you
realize that people like a lot of different shit. Like I
Mhm.
said, someone going hard
Finally.
for DBZ can also go hard for Your Lie in April. And they
Hmm.
realize that. So
Hmm.
you can't judge like, oh, is that another shonen? Yeah, well, technically most of these are shonen.
Yeah. So
But that doesn't
don't
really
base it
saying it's a shonen doesn't
right.
necessarily have a grounding on what the series contains or is about.
Mhm.
That's why whenever I say shonen, I normally try to make sure I say battle shonen because calling it specifically a battle shonen
Yes,
implies
that's more
something.
of a
You
genre.
don't call
That's
Death
a
Note a
genre.
battle shonen because there's no
Right.
battling. It's more psychological.
Right.
So there's a
So
difference.
we need you guys to understand the difference. So like if you see something and we're like, oh, it's shonen, don't necessarily think that it's Dragon Ball base and Naruto Bleach base. That has nothing to do with it. It's just narrowing down the demographic, the age range of what their audience is going for. Now, quick question. Quick question. Bree, what do you
Mm.
consider josei? Is it a demographic or is it a genre?
Exact same thing. It's a demographic because you can have multiple types of josei. You can have josei romance stories, which means older romance stories from, say, a female perspective. You can tell the difference between a josei romance or a seinen romance, a romance directed towards an older male audience versus a romance directed towards an older female audience.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing for shoujo versus josei. You can't just say josei, shoujo, shonen, seinen as a genre. You need the specific genre after it. Because a shonen romance, Your Lie in April, is different from a josei romance. I
Mm-hmm.
think Nana might be a josei romance, if I
It is.
remember correctly,
It
which
is.
are different from a shoujo romance, say Sailor Moon, which I
Mm-hmm.
don't know of any seinen romances. Um,
Uh,
just because I haven't really looked into that too much, but you might even see less romances from there. So you might
mhm.
see less romances in the seinen demographic,
Right.
and similarly, you'd see less battle anime from a shoujo demographic. There is such thing as shoujo battle anime. In fact, that's pretty
Mm-hmm.
much all magical girls.
Mm-hmm.
But, based off of what people think the genre would, appeal to, you see less things. Because I guess a lot of people don't think that there's all that much like older male interest in romance stories, or they're just written different.
Which is a lie, because the old man and his cat is very beautiful, very
Oh,
beautiful, very
that's good.
beautiful.
I have no idea. It depends on the publisher. So saying
Mm,
seinen, josei, whatever, it's not something in the text. It is 100% made up of the intentions of the publisher and the author.
right.
So that's why you might not even find it in here. But oh, this contains X, Y, and Z. It doesn't matter what it contains if that's what they were marketing and selling it to.
That's what it's all based on. Okay, just
Yup.
cool. I wish
So
you was there for that, because we definitely flipped out. We forgot we was in the. We forgot. I was like, Eunice, you dead right. Da, 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 da. We started talking in the side conversations, and the people on the table with her was like, "Bitch, we got a panel." And I was, so
oh, Matt, I
it was
missed that
cool. You should
panel.
have been there. You should have been there. You know what panel we missed on DreamCon? We definitely missed how hip hop influenced anime, like and
Yeah.
OPs. Yeah, we missed that one. Um, Real quick. So we got a response from Sean. He said, from your last statement, he said he 100% agree with Bree. I'm saying the light novel is easily way better than Dub.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Camera G, if you are an alpha male, if you have an alpha male complex, then Baki is for you.
Oh my god,
No
yeah.
true words ever been spoken, Mr. Cameron. Sunshine just said y'all should make a list of 10 animes to watch right now for people. We don't really. Here's the problem: 10 is a bit much, because each season we get like maybe 10 to 20 that comes out, right?
Wow.
We will give you 1, 2, 6. No, 9. We give you 9. No, as a matter of fact, this is like spades. We give you 3 in a possible, right? Because most likely the 3 that we pick, well, let me speak for myself. The 3 this is what we do. Every season when the anime list comes out, we all sit down and we pick up 2 or 3 animes that we think that's going to be awesome and lit, right? But then what ends up happening for me is that none of my shits that I pick, all of them is trash, right? So when they trash, then when we do our mid-anime check-in, because we do that in the middle of the season too, I come humbly and ask for forgiveness from the listeners and be like, listen, if you sat there and watched what I told you that I thought was going to be fire, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was thinking. But
We goofed. It ended up being trash.
True. As a rebuttal, here's what you should be watching instead. So I come back with some with some shit that was on the list that I probably bypassed because maybe the intro was trash or whatever.
And we have heavy recency bias. Most of the stuff we recommend will be things that are coming out now or coming out within the last year or so. So we can tell you what you should be tuning into, one, based on what's hype right now, because there is some point for hype. It's kind of fun being on top of things, knowing what everyone else is watching and being on the same page. So here's what everyone is getting into when talking XYZ about. On the other hand, here's something people aren't talking about, but we think is great. So we normally don't really recommend things from like 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. It's normally like I'm watching this season or last season and maybe the season before.
Yeah, unless you ask for it specifically, we're not going that far back.
Usually yeah, so if you say like you want something from the 2000s, we can dig some stuff up for you.
Yeah.
But I will have to like actively go through Wikipedia, because you can find on Wikipedia a list of all anime that came out in any given year. It's very handy. So I will go through and like, oh shit, I did watch that. It was amazing. I completely forgot.
Let me just say this. Because I'm gonna start blowing Bree up. Did she just say we go off base by the hype? That is not true. I'm gonna tell you what you do.
It's true. We do hype, a lot of times say what people are talking about and are excited about. It's not purely based off of hype.
You don't go for the hype. Let me tell you something. Bree, when something hype, Bree on purpose would be like, I'm not watching it. I'm gonna wait.
No, I watch a few and I give an opinion. I am informative as a podcast. I am letting y'all know here's what people are talking about, so you don't get empty-footed. If you go to Anime Made Up, everyone come like, "Whoa, you never heard of this? You're lame." I'll let you know. Yeah, hella people are watching Jujutsu Kaisen right now. Am I? No, but is it good? It depends on what you're looking for. The anime is better than the manga, honestly, but we will let you know if things are blowing up right now and give you a solid take on it. We're not like, screw the hype. We will acknowledge when hype overhyped. You know, got a high school. But we will have at least seen a few to let you know what people are talking about.
Nah, Bree's very judgmental. Bree will give it 10 minutes. Bree is like, if I'm not moved emotionally within 10 minutes of this anime, I'm dropping it. And I'm gonna rant about it for 30 minutes longer than what I've seen it to let you know that this shit ain't
I
shit.
might, because some do get me. Are you telling me you didn't cry within like 15 minutes of to your eternity?
First of all, to your eternity, first of all, that should have been a warning label. I don't understand why they thought it was necessary for you
Right?
to have a show.
This
And I didn't even
episode
What
of
know
if I had a bad day?
Made in Abyss, the current season, it did the same thing. If you don't tear up a little bit in the first like 10 minutes of Made in Abyss, or at least say like, damn.
Nah,
it's not
this
fair.
episode one.
It's not
Nah,
fair.
no,
First of all, To
it
Your
felt
Eternity
nothing.
set the bar up
This
so
current
high.
season, I mean.
Oh,
To
okay.
Your Eternity set the bar up so high. This is what got me mad. How the fuck I'm crying for a character I don't even know his name? We never knew his name. We just call him The Rock. He came through, evolved like I don't know how many times. He stayed there for centuries, for years in the snow, whatever. Evolved into a dog, whatever. Then he went into a fucking boy. But when the boy was watched, if you haven't watched To Your Eternity, ladies and gentlemen, get some tissues, get some Kleenex, reevaluate your life. But then I recommend you get a happy slice of life after. Watch
You need a recovery anime.
you need a recovery anime, and that's the happy shit. My roommate is a cat. That
It's
cosplay
one of our
anime. What's that
go-tos.
cosplay shit again? What's that
Dress Up
cosplay
Darling.
anime? Dress Up Darling. Watch
Dress
that.
Up Darling. See,
The Maiden
great
Lead
first
episode
episode. So I'm sorry, I have now seen too many high quality, top tier shit coming out that I'm really gonna like. I'll try a
Yeah,
few, but if I don't understand why people are like screaming out their windows for it, I'm gonna say I don't get it. But someone was it Blurred RS? You asked about sports anime. You missed it. We talked about
Yes.
sports anime a little
Best
earlier.
sports
But
anime
like
you've
I said,
watched.
with recency bias, check out Birdie Wing and Awashi. Awashi is soccer one. It's currently coming out. It's from last season, so there's about 14 episodes. And Birdie Wing is just solid 13 episodes of
I'm
gold.
glad Awashi came out this season, because if it would have came out with Blue Lock,
With
Nah, I can't
period,
compete.
oh
if it
guys, I
came
would have
out with Blue
cried.
Lock, they're gonna
I
be
feel really bad because
what?
you know, in this summer 2022, there's this other soccer anime that's coming out
Oh
right now.
yeah,
But the thing is, it's
like
coming out
shoot to
right
the
after
future.
Awashi and right before Blue Lock. So I'm worried that this, what's it called, shoot
Ooh.
goal to the future, is
Yeah.
gonna get massacred. I'm gonna try it, and I feel like I'm going to be filled with pity towards this show. Because
Just
right
like,
off the bat, and
dang.
like y'all can quote me on this, you can like hold me accountable if I'm wrong. I
Blue
don't
Lock
have
is not
much
out
faith
yet.
in it because I look at the cover art and there's 4 boys, each with a different hair color, and that's immediately a red flag to me in sports anime. Like oftentimes in sports anime, when you have like color coded guys, it's gonna be cheap and not that great. One of the only times I've seen it pulled off is like Kuroko no Basket,
Yeah, nah,
and like
Kuroko does great.
so I see it, and it's like, oh no, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Any idea when Ace of Diamonds coming back? No, I
They never
don't.
announced that. It was
I'm not
there was
entirely
a
caught up
teaser.
on it. I know I
They
was
did have
reading
a
it and
teaser one
watching it.
time. Somebody teased me on TikTok. I was like, "Hey, you heard about Ace Time?" I was like, "Get the fuck out of here! You serious?" I go Google the shit. It just tells me the original anime and the manga. I was like, ain't no reboot with that. No, Blurs are us on Instagram as can't find Blue Lock. Blue Lock is the manga right now.
It's
They
not
just
on Shonen Jump.
isn't
It's not a
Shonen Jump.
Shonen Jump title,
No.
so that's
It's
why it
not
might
a
be
Shonen
harder
Jump
to
title.
find.
But it's not, the anime is not out yet. It says it's coming out this year or next year.
This
Yeah,
year.
I think it should be
This
fall
year.
season.
It's coming out in the fall. It's coming out in the fall. I think the best shit come out when you wear a jacket. It's definitely
Fall
coming out
anime,
in the
for
fall.
those who don't know, the fall season is normally like the big hitter drop season.
Yeah,
Like winter, it's okay. Spring, they do some good ones. Summer
it's
is normally
basically
like the
spring and
rest over,
fall.
catch up on other stuff
It's
season
spring
and
and
like
fall.
reboot season. But fall is supposedly like the big drop, new shit. Here's our big titles of the year. So Awashi has a lot of expectation
You're
because
right.
the manga's pretty fun.
Yeah, the manga's woof,
Yeah.
manga's
And
good.
why it's different from any other sports anime is because Awashi is one of the only ones to go through. Yeah, you see those teammates? Fuck those teammates. You're living for
All of
you. And it's soccer
all of
anime,
them.
soccer
All of
manga.
them. Mm-mm.
Yup.
Let's see what else did we didn't touch real quick. We're well, ladies and gentlemen, just to let y'all know, since y'all on our IG stream, y'all on our Instagram live, we are on Restream, so we're in live in all our platforms. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Twitch, and we're live on Twitter. So if you want to see us there, because I don't know, I may look a little tired, but my skin look good in 4K. So if you want to switch to that, it'll be fine. So just
there is one thing we might need to talk about because I saw someone said October fit to be lit. So out of curiosity, I looked up what's coming in fall.
Hey, that's Candace. What up, Candace?
Yeah, Candace, you're right. Because I see Mob Psycho season 3 is in fall. Spy Family Part 2 is coming back this fall. There's another Hero Academy, another To Your Eternity.
Bleach, that 1,000-year
another Bleach, Blue Lock.
Blue Lock. It's gonna be a beast.
Another Iramakun at Demon High School.
I'm very excited for that.
Golden Kamuy. Holy shit! Urusei Yatsura. That's a reboot of what's our girl called from Inuyasha?
Let me tell you something.
Roko? I don't remember what her name is, but like that chick, a reboot of that classic? Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, by all this shit going down, we might have to record every other day in October because it looked like it'd be some shit. But
another villainous style rebirth.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Guys, yeah, sorry. At some point we will give you. Oh my God, Yawamushi. We will give you a rundown of all that's coming out in fall, but fall is going to be ridiculous.
Is it Villain Saga coming out in October season 2? No,
I don't think it's coming out in October. But I know it has been announced. Yeah.
Oh God. Candace, thank you for bringing that to my attention. I was so focused on this season, I did not look at the next season yet. Guys, clear your calendars. Don't make any plans.
Catch up.
Started in like early October through, I'd say, December.
Anything you want to finish, knock it out right now.
Yeah.
Caught up and you listen to the podcast, we blowing everything up. We're doing one little warning label in the beginning with the little red strip.
Let's go.
Warning. That's it. And you know what? This is how you know it's gonna be serious. I'm gonna press this button before we start. Oh, wait, hold on. If you are still in this presence of listening to this podcast after I press this button, all bets are off. We are blowing up shit. We don't give a fuck if you just read the fucking synopsis. We are going in, and not only that, we are going to be biased because we're giving it from our perspective. We're not totally biased from a New York perspective, New York, LA perspective. But still, I'm letting you know right now, spoiler bombs all day long. Just letting you know that. Just letting you know that. I'm not going to explain myself either. Like, don't ask me. And if you come on our live and you talk about, we talk about something, and you like, I ain't catch up, bitch.
On you.
We warned you.
You were warned right now. Months ago.
But at the same time, I feel like we're going to be talking about overhyped stuff when some of this comes because the excitement for these series is so high. If it lives up to it, it will be a golden age type of fall.
Honestly, it's really like it's basically Blue Lock and the Bleach 1,000-Year War that have all the hype. Everything else is kind of a sleeper hit.
Mm-hmm. What, Spy Family 2, Mob Psycho 3, To Your Eternity?
Hold on. Spy Family is not a hype train because it deserves every ounce of that. All right, so Spy Family is by itself.
First of all, To Your Eternity is coming back.
Second season.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna watch To Your Eternity.
It just says, "Hey, second season of Fumetsu no Anate."
You're gonna watch To Your Eternity, and then right after, you're gonna watch Spy Family. That's how it works. All right, it's very simple.
Okay, that could work.
We can't do that. We can't do that because number one, it depends on when it's released. So
you wait.
Oh shoot, Derby! Did you see that Eminence and Shadow is coming in the fall too?
I did. I'm very fucking excited.
When is Shadow House coming out? Season 2 was announced, no?
Shadow House is
season 2 is right now. I think there's 2 episodes.
Are up.
Okay, got you.
Good. So far, Cloverworks has not fucked it up, so we'll see.
Wait, who's singing the outro? Is it the same girl?
Nah, I think it's Clarice.
I hope it's as good. I watch that outro every episode.
Good night. Well, that shit is fire. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is fire. That shit is dope. That should have been an OP. I'm tired of outros being better than OPs. Spy Family.
Yeah, Spy Family was ridiculous with that.
Spy Family. I'm not saying the first one wasn't good. The first one was good. But the outro and the animation that they did, I don't know which studio did that, but the outro and the animation looks completely amazing for the outro. The fact that they dancing on top of fucking coffee tables in the house. They had Anya on the coffee table. Yo, it's fire. It's fire. And shout out to all the Anya cosplayers that we couldn't get in. We got a picture of one, but all the Anya cosplayers in DreamCon, I was waiting for a little black girl. Yo,
I was waiting for a whole family.
If I was waiting for a whole family too.
Yeah.
But I understand it's too hot. The sweater dress.
Yo, to have to rock that whole suit, that would have been
right. But what was impressive was that Kotaro cosplayer with his balloon family.
Oh my god.
Yo, this guy was full on wearing a Kotaro and brought all the balloons with his mom and dad and siblings.
What a fucking sad show.
Man, I just wanted to hold his hand and walk him to the nearest vending machine. Like, you want a soda? Yo, all he needed was the sword on the side. And if he would have talked like him in the English version, he says, "Thank you so much, ma'am, but I really don't need your assistance. I'm okay."
I'm just happy he ain't have no napkins, all right? Like none of the fucking
tissues. About the napkins.
Yeah, he pulled out the tissues and like what?
In fact, were you the Kotaro cosplayer? Oh, he's in the chat right now.
Wait, no, he's not. No, he's not.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to check out G next time just to make sure it really is you. Yo, guy, I loved that. That was fantastic.
Wait, who is he? What's his name?
Enigmatic_.
Wait, hold up, Enigmatic. That was you the whole time. You ain't tell me that was you. You know how long Enigmatic has been coming to our lives the whole entire time when we first started? That was you this whole time? Did I give you a button? Did I give you a sticker? Did we take a picture together? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Listen, pull up on Anime NYC. Yo, bro, that was so... He was like, yo, where Derbs at? I was like, hold on. You know Derbs? You know his name is like, Nick, man, thank you so much. That cosplay was beautiful. I loved it. It was nice. It was
such a great time.
It was simple. We all knew Carol. I came up to him, I was like, yo, you're never alone, sir. You are never alone. You are never alone. That was great. That was a classic. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And thank you for taking the time out to say hey to us. Cause yeah, we didn't think nobody was gonna we didn't think nobody
we're small scale. And on the wrong side of the country for it. Because if it was an Anime NYC, I could kind of see some people, like, you know. But all the way in Texas, my heart.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. The only person the first day when we came out on Friday who had our logo on was Mike. We didn't think nobody was gonna know us. We was just gonna come around, you know, with the mics. Hey, what's up? Here, get a button. The amount of love we got from Texas had me had me just be like, yo, niggas is really listening. I better watch what the fuck I say on the mic.
Like, oh my God, so much regret.
So much
all recorded
all the time.
This is how I know how Bree feels when she says she doesn't want to listen to herself when she finished recording. This is exactly. I start cringing because I remember some of the wild shit that I say. Like, if I had like outtakes and all the wild shit I said throughout the whole season 3 that we have in our fucking show, I'd be crying. I'm like, damn, you still listen to us after I said that? I remember I said, oh shit, I was wild. I remember I said that.
I say things I don't even remember saying after. Like, no, I didn't. You got me on tape?
She doesn't remember.
Don't sound like me.
I don't know if she doesn't remember
deny
or if she just denying. Exactly.
She's trying to deny it. She's trying to deny it.
She does that shit all the time. Just like that never happened. Like,
we
have it on tape. Nah, I don't see that tape. And you're playing it for her. She's practically a cop at that point. It's like, nah,
body cam off.
Like me.
She's like, body cam off. So about 8 feet, bitches. 8 feet. 8 feet. But any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? We here for another 10 minutes. Hit us up. We'll answer. Keep it clean, keep it cute, because we got people listening. Apparently,
right? Who knew?
Yeah, who knew? We definitely weren't ready for that. We were not ready for that. But it feels good all the same. Thank you so much. Oh no, I don't want to shortcut. I'm trying to clean. If you haven't noticed, we still have videos to edit. So, one of the you want to know something? I have to say this, Bree. If I didn't show my love and appreciation for you, let me start now. the way Bree attacks these people on the interview, like Bree, right? I get a little nervous because I don't like asking people, yo, you want to pull up? You want to talk to us real quick? Because I don't like it when they say no and they walk away. Bree is the type of person. I saw Bree literally stop two niggas and have one on the headline, like, come over here, bitch. Like the way
Stop it.
What up?
Yo, she went and grabbed two. Like, no matter where Bree goes, as long as she comes up to somebody, they will give her the time of day. And it was just so inspiring. I'm looking at Bree. I'm like, oh God, you know what, Bree? Let me sit back here. You got it. It's all you, Bree. It's all you.
I'm a shy person. I am a shy, quiet person.
Let me tell you.
Allegedly.
Bree has been lying about her introvertedness for years.
Years. She lied the whole weekend because Bree had us on track. She pulled out the phone. Okay, so it looks like we have this at 8 o'clock. We have this at 7. If we make it now, we get some seats. Yes. Okay, I can go here. All right, perfect. Let's go here.
Hide in a corner, and she's like, "Nope."
No, what really happened? By the way, someone's asking about more anime karaoke. We're working on it, but no time too soon. Like, we will continue that, but not yet. But no, what really happened was they were using me like an attack dog. Yo, you see that cosplayer? Go after them. Get them. I'm like, dang, okay, I'm going. Hey, can I have a picture? You look amazing. They did look so great, though. Like, there were a few people I ran across the hallway to pull for a picture because, oh my God, those cosplayers were so good. But no, a lot of times those two were saying like, oh, see that person? Go.
I did that like once. All right, I had you chase down a Kurapika. All right, because it was too good. All right,
he had me stalking this Kurapika, searching for him in crowds.
Nice. It was nice.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
To be completely honest with you, Bree did that in her own accord. She made sure she had everybody's act. She. This is how you know she was dedicated. I'm gonna tell you what she did. She went and made sure that she had your proper act, and she checked to make sure that was you on your IG. This don't look like you, sir. Give me your ad again. She's not leaving. She's not leaving. She said, is this you? Okay. How many underscores you got? Because there was this one chainsaw man, like his shit was non-existent. His First of all, ladies and gentlemen, if you a cosplayer, try not to make your shit so complicated because we put in underscores where they weren't. We put in dots and eyes where it is. Like, he was just saying, and then top it off, he's in full mode, so we can't really hear him. And then there was another girl standing next to Bree, talking about, did you get it? She was like, no, did you get it? I was like, nah, I ain't get it. And then they sat there, they waited for him to finish taking the picture, and Bree did one of these. Now, nigga, tell me what the fuck your shit is.
I didn't put anyone in a headlock, but it's more because, again, con etiquette, don't take a picture of someone without asking. The only exception is if they are currently posing with a large group of people, photography, taking pictures. So if there's already like a group of people taking pictures, you can join in the group. Otherwise, don't sneak shots of people. Ask, can you take it? And ask, do they want to be tagged?
Yeah. Ask if they, yeah, she did.
Yeah, because don't like take a sneak picture and post it on your own page because cosplayers work so freaking hard on their crap. I've tried cosplaying like once, maybe twice. I'm like, dang, this is hard and expensive. Because you can't just put on clothes. You got to like find the clothes, match the shoes, do your hair, put on makeup. It takes so much work that like just basic con etiquette, you respect the cosplayers, first of all, personal space, and you respect their work by offering them the credit they deserve in pictures.
Yeah.
Period.
These cosplayers take a lot of time and money to put everything together, so we want to appreciate them. Josh Jones said Bree wasn't playing any games. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. Derek was like, will this video be posted? I'm about to go to work. Yes, this video will be posted on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and our Twitter. I think Twitter posted this video, right?
Yeah, all 4.
So you could watch it after work, or you could watch it during work. I'm not judging you.
No judgment whatsoever.
Have a great shift at work. Don't get caught watching this watching the stream, because that's how they get you. That's how they call me. I was watching anime at the gym. But they always catch me.
Hey, boss.
Another one. We have to give a shout out to I know I'm saying it wrong. Zariah, I know you hate when I say your name wrong, but appreciate Zariah. Zariah has been a long time subscriber to our Patreon, and we just want to say thank you. And thank you for taking the time to pull up and say hi. I think Zariah is a teacher, a school teacher. So I know you got a lot of shit to do. No, you in the summer. I hope you're not doing summer school. They couldn't pay me. They couldn't pay me enough. So I hope you're doing well, Zariah. I hope to see you at the next karaoke event. I would love for us to do a karaoke event at Anime NYC, but let's see what happens if they reach out to us, because they did promote us on their website. So let's see.
Oh, that was cool.
That'd be dope. That'll be dope. And this will be the first karaoke event where Bree is. You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna give Bree the whole mic. I'm just gonna give her the mic. She's gonna hold on to the mic. She's hosting. You are officially hosting. No, I said it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Bree is hosting the karaoke, our next karaoke event. Me and Derbs gonna be in the front, making sure y'all pay. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm going to make sure Mike gets every moment on film, because Bree be on her bag when the lights are not on. She does this shit on purpose. I really do think she's like, is the lights on? The camera's on? No. Let me spit some facts. Bree is a rapper. Bree has a mixtape somewhere. I am so convinced, but she doesn't want to release it to us. I'm pretty sure.
Now this is part of that thing where Patty starts talking out her ass. Saying things that you're like, did I say that? Yeah, we got you recorded. You say I'm a rapper.
Now you are a rapper.
I can't rap, y'all. And this time we're not even gonna play like we're gonna host a party. It's not gonna be a party. It's just gonna be karaoke all night.
Yeah. It'll be a karaoke event.
We're gonna extend the time. We will have lists up so people can sign up in advance.
Look, the people want to sing. All right, like every time we think there's gonna be a party,
allegedly the people want to sing. No, allegedly the people want to sing, because more than half of the names that we called out, they already left. People want to party. So, but we're going to properly advertise it. We're going to properly advertise it and say that it's an event. Now, if we do have a party, we'll let you guys know. But if you really, the best thing is to actually spend time and put your tickets in with the song that you want to sing. Don't wait till when you get there and the liquor's flowing in your system. Then you talk about, I want to sing 5 Bleach openings. No, bitch, it don't work that way. You bought your ticket. You had the same opportunity to write the title, what you wanted to sing. You start from there. That's it. And I'm done. That's it.
Bray, the people want that mixtape.
I don't got it.
The people want it, Bray.
No, Josh. She has a mixtape. She has a mixtape. She does.
Get on it, Bray.
She has a mixtape.
Listen, I swear, guys, I can't sing. I can't rap. Like, you can wait. You can wait. You can search the files. You're not gonna find it.
She could rap.
We don't know that.
She could rap. I know she could rap. I know she could rap. Because the lyrics that you were spitting, I know she could rap. I know she could. My money don't jiggle. Oh, I like the way you wiggle for sure.
Enough. I think we're done for the day. We're done for the day, right?
Yeah, we're done. We have like a minute left, but you know, we got shit to do.
Nah,
so
since when do we do an hour and a half?
We did do an hour and a half, but earlier I said we got like 10 minutes. I just want to clear it out, but it's fine. Oh, thank you. We did talk about you live action. We're not impressed. So
we'll see how it goes when it actually
we'll see
drops.
how it goes. That's it. Because you know how the stigma is with live action. But ladies and gentlemen, definitely go to our Patreon if you want to support. And thank you for all our new followers that we got over the weekend. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for subscribing to us. If you got a sticker, take a picture of it, tag us, let us know so we can retag you and say thank you. Don't forget, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music, we're on YouTube. If you have any projects that you want us to check out, hit us in the emails. If you want,
we've got one of the emails we got to look at.
Yeah,
send us your stuff. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, don't do it in the DMs. Send it to our email and make sure you put on subject title Ask Black Ramen, so we know it's not spam, because my finger's really hard on the delete button. So I'm sorry, but please please do that. If you have any projects, if you want to send stuff to us, we do have a link tree. I post our PO box too, so you guys can send stuff to us if you have a manga or stuff that you just want us to review, like whether it be merch, manga, whatever.
Fact, one quick brand I'd like to bring to all y'all's attention. They didn't reach out to us, but I happened to see them on TikTok and I would like to recommend it. Ooh. It's called Drink Flyest. It's a tea company called Flyest. It's a hip-hop inspired teas.
Really? Did you send me that link?
Owned.
Did you send me that?
Yup. Not yet, but they got like trap tea tours. What's some of the other ones? Fire. So yeah, if you're a tea drinker, black owned tea company based off hip hop teas. They got a tea Blow, Breathe, Cream, Green Bay.
You know what?
Grown.
If I didn't,
Hot
if
girl.
I told you that Bree has a mixtape, I'm fully convinced. Yeah. Now she has a mixtape. She's drinking hip hop.
Not mine. But I'm just saying, if you're a tea drinker, it looks like it's not loose leaf, but it does come in bags of their own signature herbalist blends, and it's called Flyest. You can find it at drinkflyest.com. I just happened to see it on my TikTok, and I think that is the coolest thing.
Happened to see it. Sure.
Okay,
just I saw it today.
And look for the Bree special.
Yeah, Patty, I'll send it to you later. But I gotta put in an order for myself.
All right, perfect. So, guys, we gave you a nice tea recommendation from Sleepy Bree. We'll be back on here every Wednesday on the live, trying to interact with y'all. And with that being said, wait, y'all got final words other than that? No.
Nah, you said it all.
Peace.